Dear students, today we will continue the topic frequency polygon. And today we will learn frequency polygon without the use of histogram. As you know that in my previous lecture I have explained in detail how frequency polygon is drawn with the help of histogram. Now we will learn the same concept of frequency polygon but without drawing of histogram. And there are two cases. Number one will be when midpoints are not given, and second one is when midpoints are given. If in your examination the examiner have asked you to draw a frequency polygon for the data which is given in class intervals, their mid value is not given. For that we have to calculate mid value because frequency polygon it is based on the mid value of class intervals and the frequency of the given data. Now we will take the example. For example, the data available with us is, this is the variable age in years, four to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, and number of persons. In this class interval 4 to 8, suppose there are 4 persons whose age lies between 4 to 8 years. In this age group, suppose there are 12 persons whose age lies between 8 years to 12 years. And in the last age group, in the last class interval, whose age lies between 12 years to 16 years, the lower limit is 12 years and the upper limit is 16 years. The number of persons in this group are 8, means there are 8 persons whose age is between 12 to 16 years. This number of persons, it is also known as the frequency of this variable, that is age in years. Now we have to draw frequency polygon but without histograms. In this case, no midpoints are given. This data is given in class intervals. Therefore, first we have to calculate the mid value. In the first column, I will write age in years, 4 to 8 years, 8 to 12, 12 to 16 years. We have to calculate the mid value of this data of these class intervals. A mid value is equal to, as I have already explain how to calculate mid value from a given data. Mid value is equal to lower limit of class interval plus upper limit of class interval divided by 2. This is the formula for calculating mid value. Lower limit plus upper limit of each class interval divided by the 2. Now what is the lower limit of this first class interval? That is 4. Upper limit is 8. Divided by 2, it will be 12 divided by 2, it will be equal to 6. For this class interval, it will be 8 plus 12 divided by 2, it will be 20 divided by 2, it will be equal to 10. For the last class interval, the mid value will be equal to 12 plus 16 divided by 2, it will be 28 divided by 2, which is equal to 14. Now the frequency, that is the number of persons in each age group in each class interval, is given as, I will write in this column frequency, that means the number of persons, which is 4, 12 and 8. Now from this data we can draw a frequency polygon curve based on these values, these mid values, which is equal to 6, 10 and 14, and we have to draw a frequency polygon without the use of histogram. Dear students, as you know, we take the value of variable on horizontal axis. On horizontal axis पे हम value of variable लेते हैं. हमारे पास जो variable यहाँ है वो है age in years. And on vertical axis, this is the vertical axis, जिस पे हम लेते हैं frequency of the variable, which is number of persons. I can write frequency, or I can directly write the number of persons on vertical axis. मैं यहाँ पे frequency भी लिख सकता हूँ और number of persons. Number of persons. लेकिन यहाँ पे मुझे लेना जो एक value of variable है, not in class intervals but in the form of mid values. This column I have to write the value of these mid values, I have to write on horizontal axis. Therefore, for your clear understanding, I will write here mid values, which are 6, 10 and 14. I will start from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. The lowest is 6 and highest is 14. And on vertical axis, the frequency is, the lowest value is 4 and the highest value is 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and last one is 12. For the mid value 6, the number of persons, the frequency of this mid value is 4. Here it will be. Here it will be 4 frequency, and on horizontal it shows the mid value equal to 6. Mid value of age. For this mid value, which is equal to 10, which is the mid value of this class interval 8 to 12, this is the mid value and its frequency is 12. This is the frequency equal to 12, and on horizontal axis this shows the mid value of the variable. Now the last class interval, whose value is 12 to 16 years, the mid value is equal to 14 and frequency is equal to 8. This is the mid value and its frequency is 8 here. This is the frequency of this mid value. The mid value is equal to 14 and its frequency is 8. Now by joining these points, point A, B and C, we will get a curve which is known as frequency polygon curve. This curve, it is the frequency polygon curve. This is how frequency polygon curve is drawn without use of histogram, and when class interval is given and their midpoints are calculated first, then frequency polygon is drawn in this way. I hope you have understood it. And you will do more examples on this topic at your home. Now the second case may be in this form. The examiner may ask you in the examination to draw a frequency polygon curve of a given data without use of histogram and when midpoints are given. For example, हमारे पास जो वेरिएबल है वो है सैम एज in years, but its mid value is given, that is 15, 25 and 35. These are the mid values. This is not given in class intervals. And number of persons, which is the frequency of this variable, suppose that is given as 6, 10 and 7. Since in this question midpoints are given, frequency also given, we have to directly draw a frequency polygon curve. But again, we have not to draw histogram of this data. On horizontal axis, we will take the value of variable, that is age in years, which is given in the form of mid values, and on vertical axis we will take number of persons. The mid value is given are 15, 25, 35. We can start from 5, 10, 15, 20 and up to 35, or I will directly write the mid values such as 15, 25, 35. And frequency, the lowest value is 6 and highest is 10. I will start for 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now I have to draw a frequency polygon. The first mid value is 15, whose frequency is 6. This is the frequency and this is the mid value. For the mid value 25, the frequency is 10. Frequency is equal to 10 and mid value is equal to 25. And for the last mid value, which is equal to 35, whose frequency, the number of persons whose age is equal to 35 years on the basis of calculation of mid value. "35 and 7 will lie between 6 and 8 here. This will be the 7 and this will be the mid value equal to 35. Now these 3 points we have to join to obtain frequency polygon curve. Point A, B and C. Now I will join these points. This is the frequency polygon curve, which is having many sides, 1, 2 and 3. Polygon means having many sides. That is why it is known as frequency polygon, because it is having many sides and it is based on the given frequency of the data. Frequency polygon curve. I hope both these cases of frequency polygon you have understood. Thanks.